Have you ever wondered what secrets your walls might be hiding? There's something inherently eerie about the notion that the very walls around us could be concealing mysteries. It's a thought that tugs at the primal part of our minds, where our innate fear of the unknown lurks. This fear is particularly potent when it comes to our own homes. After all, our homes are our sanctuaries, our safe havens. So the idea that they might harbor hidden secrets, strange and perhaps even terrifying, can be deeply unsettling. Throughout history, people have stumbled upon bizarre and sometimes spine-chilling discoveries within the walls of their homes. These findings often seem to emerge from the most ordinary of circumstances: a renovation project, a misplaced hammer strike, or even just the curiosity of a child. Yet, the stories they unravel are anything but ordinary. They span the gamut from the innocuous and peculiar to the downright horrifying, bringing forth tales of times past, personal histories, and in some cases, chilling premonitions. Imagine tearing down a wall, only to find a mummified cat staring back at you with vacant eyes. Or, consider the shock of uncovering a collection of creepy dolls, each one seeming to hold its own eerie tale. Some have even unearthed hidden diaries, their pages filled with the intimate thoughts and fears of individuals long gone. There are also those who have stumbled upon relics from the Cold War, remnants of a time when fear of a nuclear apocalypse was an everyday reality. And in our modern age, the macabre continues to find its way within our walls, taking on new and unexpected forms. These stories invariably send a shiver down our spines, but they also captivate us, drawing us in with their mystery and the tantalizing possibility of uncovering something extraordinary within the mundane. They remind us that every home has a story, and sometimes that story is hidden within the walls themselves. Now let's delve into the chronicles of these curious discoveries. Our first bizarre discovery dates back to the 17th century. Now imagine hammering into a wall, and instead of the expected dust and plaster, you reveal the mummified remains of a cat. An unexpected and eerie sight indeed, but believe it or not, this was a common practice in the 17th and 18th centuries. People of the past were deeply superstitious, and they would conceal mummified cats within their walls in the hope of warding off evil spirits. These feline mummies served as protective talismans, keeping the household safe from harm. From our modern perspective, it's a strange and somewhat macabre custom, yet it was a part of everyday life back then. So next time you embark on a home renovation project, brace yourself. You never know what peculiar relics of history you might uncover. Imagine finding a centuries-old mummified cat in your wall. Fast forward to the Victorian era, a time of elegance, refinement, and creepy dolls. Picture this: homeowners discovering dolls, their porcelain faces cracked and faded, their glass eyes staring blankly from within the walls of their homes. These dolls, remnants of an era long past, were often found tucked away in hidden cavities, their eerie appearances sending chills down the spines of those who found them. Now, you might be wondering why these dolls were hidden away. Theories abound, from superstitious practices to simple childhood mischief. Some believe these dolls served as protective charms, their purpose to ward off evil spirits. Others suggest that they were concealed playthings, forgotten by children over time. Regardless of the reason, the discovery of these hidden dolls adds an unsettling layer to the history of these homes. Who knew that a child's plaything could become a source of such dread? From the early 20th century, we uncover a different kind of eerie find. Picture this: you're renovating an old house, and as you pry away the dusty plaster, a hidden diary tumbles out. As you flip through the brittle pages, you encounter tales of love, of loss, and sometimes of something much darker. There have been numerous instances where diaries, secreted away within walls, have been discovered. These hidden chronicles often narrate chilling tales, sometimes even unsolved mysteries. One such diary, dated back to the early 1900s, contained a detailed account of strange, unexplainable events and eerie nocturnal visitations. The writer's fear was palpable, their despair tangible. Yet the identity of this troubled soul remains unknown. These discovered diaries are more than just ink and paper. They're fragments of a life once lived, echoes of a voice forever silenced. A diary is a window to the soul, but what happens when that soul is no longer with us? As we move into the mid-20th century, our discoveries take a more sinister turn. The Cold War, a time of great tension, fear, and suspicion between the world's superpowers, has left its mark in the most unexpected of places: the walls of everyday homes. Imagine peeling back the wallpaper of your newly bought house only to find a hidden room, a secret chamber echoing with the silent whispers of a bygone era. These clandestine spaces were often built as bomb shelters, safe havens from the threat of nuclear warfare that loomed large in the minds of those living through the Cold War. But it's not just the hidden rooms that are a chilling reminder of this tense period in history. Some homeowners have stumbled upon remnants of a more covert nature: spy equipment tucked away within the walls, secret listening devices, cameras, and encrypted documents. Tools of espionage that were once the trade of shadowy figures darting through the fog of political intrigue. These discoveries are relics of a time when neighbors spied on neighbors, and friends could be enemies. When the fear of the other led to an arms race not just on the world stage, but within the confines of our homes. When the walls we build for protection became the very places where secrets were hidden and paranoia festered. Unearthing these relics can be an eerie experience, a stark reminder of the fear that once permeated every corner of society. These hidden rooms and spy tools are more than just artifacts. They are echoes of a past where the line between friend and foe was blurred, where trust was a luxury few could afford. The Cold War may be over, but its remnants linger on, hidden within the walls of our homes, waiting to be discovered. These relics serve as chilling reminders of a time of great fear and suspicion. In our final scene, we explore some of the most disturbing modern-day finds. Imagine, if you will, peeling back the layers of your home, only to be greeted by the chilling sight of human remains. This is no fiction, but a reality faced by an unsuspecting homeowner in 2013. While embarking on some home improvements, they stumbled upon an eerie discovery: skeletal remains, carefully wrapped in newspaper from the 1950s. The story behind this macabre discovery? A missing person from half a century ago, whose disappearance had remained a mystery until this fateful day. Next, consider the shock of finding illegal substances hidden within the bowels of your home. In 2017, a couple moved into their dream home, unaware of its dark secret. It wasn't until they began renovations that they discovered a stash of illicit drugs concealed within the walls. The house, it would seem, had a past life as a drug den. The horror of this discovery was twofold: the illicit substances themselves, and the realization of the criminal activities that had once taken place within their very home. Then there's the case from 2019, where a family discovered a hidden room behind their basement wall. Inside, a collection of unsettling objects, including a collection of handwritten notes filled with nonsensical ramblings and a single worn-out doll. The chilling part? The notes were dated and spanned over a decade, suggesting someone had been living there undetected for years. These stories are not only terrifying but serve as a stark reminder of the secrets that can lurk within the very walls of our homes. They remind us of the dark side of human nature, the unseen histories that our homes may harbor, and the chilling possibilities that exist within our everyday lives. These modern finds remind us that sometimes the most terrifying things are right under our noses. From mummified cats to hidden diaries, we've journeyed through centuries of hidden horrors. Unearthed in the cryptic corners of our homes, these relics of the past echo tales that chill the spine and stir the soul. The mummified cat, a sentinel of ancient times, forever trapped in the fabric of our dwellings. The eerie dolls, their glassy eyes staring blankly through the veil of time, their silent screams etched into the plaster. The hidden diary, a testament to a life lived in shadows, each page a cryptic testament of forgotten stories. The chilling remnants of the Cold War, a stark reminder of a time when fear was as tangible as the walls themselves. And finally, the macabre modernity, a chilling reflection of our own times hidden away in the very bones of our homes. So remember, the next time you hear a strange noise in your house, it might be the walls whispering their secrets.